Let me get comfortable. What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to the channel. I was just sitting here contemplating. I'm like, son, please. I'm like, it's been a minute since I got on here. Say hi. Say what's up, people. It's been a minute since I got on here and talked about my little Loc babies. As y'all see, they still in there, and they are flourishing. They doing something. They locking. So I'm like, okay, let me get on here and do just like a quick little. Well, it might not be quick. It might not be. I don't know. Y'all know once I get to talking, I can really talk. So I'm like, let me write down some things that you should know. Like if you want to start your locks, if you contemplating on like, is this for me? Is this not for me? Should I do this? Should I jump into this process? It is tons and tons of videos out on the University of YouTube. Plenty. You could type in the smallest thing. Y'all, this, hold on. For this glare in my glass, I cannot stand it. Hold on. So I dimmed the light and took my glasses off. So if I look cross-eyed, that's why. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, it is so many different YouTube videos out here on everything, but for sure locks. I guess I didn't realize how much research it was out there until I actually decided that I was going to lock my hair. That's just like when you, son, please. That's like when you get a car, you don't never see the car that you got until you get the car, and then you just notice it everywhere. It's the same thing with locks. Like, I'm noticing people, more and more people with locks, more and more people starting locks. It's just a thing. Okay, so whatever. So, like I said, I just decided to write down some things that I feel like you should know. They're in no particular order, but I really just wanted to, I don't know, help somebody out or whatever, because I was real discouraged when it came time to starting my locks. Okay. So, one of the first things that you should know is that everybody's experience is going to be different. Yes, that's easier said than done, but till you actually, I feel like until you actually start your locks and get into the experience, that you're going to understand that way more than what I'm just saying. Like, trust and believe. Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's texture is different. What you're going through at the time you starting your locks is different. For me, I feel like with my experience more, I did it more of a spiritual thing rather than vanity. Rather than, yes, I like the way the locks look, but I did it more for me, like on the inside. I did it more for the lessons that is teaching me and that is going to teach me, about the patience that it is teaching me, about how it is allowing me and teaching me to love myself inside of my skin, no matter how my hair is. I feel like we all go through many different phases in life, which, you know, we all know that. It's different phases of my life that I have went through that my hair has came along on those journeys with me, as far as like going through ups, going through downs, going through breakups, cutting all my hair off, feeling like I couldn't control nothing else that was going on in my life, so I started to cling to my hair even more, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, everybody's experience is going to be different. Now, take that how you want it, but also take from that you want to not rush your process. You don't want to rush your journey. You don't want to rush what your locks is telling you and what your locks is trying to teach you. So that's the first one. Just know that your experience is not going to look like my experience, and my experience is not going to look like somebody else's experience. And I feel like that's one of the most rewarding and beautiful things about starting your locks. Everybody's experience is different. Okay. Number 2, stop comparing your hair and your locks to other people. That is like, I think, one of the most misconceptions. Like, you're scrolling down your YouTube, you're looking at videos, and you're on your Instagram, you're on your Facebook or whatever, and you're seeing different people's locks or whatever, and you're comparing how you want your locks to end up, how you want your locks to look. In my head, I had a completely different thought of how I wanted my locks to look, how I thought they was going to feel, how long I thought it was going to take them to start budding, how long it was going to take them to start locking up. But let me tell you right now, everything that I thought it was going to be, it was nothing like that. Most definitely, it was nothing like that. It was and still is. It's a journey. I will say that it is a journey. It teaches you, like I said, it teaches you a lot about yourself. It teaches you a lot about your patience. It teaches you a lot about how comfortable you are in your skin and how comfortable you can be in your skin. So it's easy to compare yourself to other people. Oh, well, I want my hair to look like such and such, and I want my locks to lay a certain way. I want my locks to be a certain thickness, to be the list goes on and on and on. So another thing is, stop comparing. Don't go in this with the mindset of, I seen such and such locks on Instagram, and that's exactly how I want my locks to look. Because trust me, you will be disappointed if you go into it with that mindset. All right, number 3, trust what your hair is saying to you. So it's a lot of different misconceptions out there, that you can't wash your starter locks, that once your locks start to lock up completely, you can't use conditioner on your locks. You can't use certain products on your locks. Let me be the one to tell you that you know your hair. You've been with your hair all your life. You know what your hair needs. You know what your hair likes, and you know what your hair dislikes. Trust what your hair is telling you, because a lot of people don't understand it, but your hair can tell you a lot about what your body is trying to tell you also. Dry hair, brittle hair, hair that's breaking off, edges that's like I said, you guys know that I went through postpartum shedding. I got a whole video on that if y'all are interested in learning about that. But your body and your hair can tell you a lot without talking. So just trust what your hair is telling you. If you wake up in the morning and your hair is dry, get you a spray bottle, spray your hair, moisturize. It's very important that even with locks, because a lot of people feel like, oh, well, it's locks, you don't have to do nothing. That's a lie, and I'm telling you that right now. That is a lie. You still will have to work. You still will have to put moisture back into your hair. You're still going to have to wash your hair. You're still going to have to do all those things. So yes, trust what your hair is trying to tell you. Okay? Number 3. Wash your hair. Wash your hair. Wash your hair. It is okay. It is okay to get your hair wet. It is okay to go into the shower and let that steam get inside your babies. Actually, that helps with the locking process. I'm going to show you guys my hair at the end of this video. Mind you, I started my locks on Mind you, I started my locks October the 27th. Today is January the 18th, I believe. I don't know. Somewhere in there. But y'all, my hair has done a complete 360 from those first 2 strand twists that I did. It's done a complete 360. And me, I did not think that, well, I was led to believe, I would say, I was led to believe with the texture of my hair, because a lot of people got their opinions. Oh my God, your hair is too thin to lock. Your hair is too pretty to lock. It's too curly. Why are you doing that? First and foremost, that's my business. It's my hair. And that's what I'm choosing to do. But with just that being said, like, in my mind, I had like, oh my God, what am I doing? I went back and forth with that for weeks, you guys. Like, what am I doing? Do I really want to do this? What people going to think? How am I going to look? My hair is not going to lock. And that's what I thought. Like, but it is in it. Let me just show y'all real quick. Hold up. Let me just. Like, y'all. My hair is really locked. Like, I got some in the back that's like, for sure locks. You know what I'm saying? So yes, water helps. Water helps the process. I'm not saying like when you first do your, I don't know if you want to start with your coils or your 2 strands, whatever the case may be, whatever you start with. I'm not saying that first week go in there and be putting shampoo and, you know, scrubbing and washing your hair. But I think I waited 2.5, 3 weeks, and this all does depend on your hair texture. But what I'm saying is, it's okay to go in the shower and not completely like soak your hair underneath the water, but it's okay to go in the shower and let that water bounce off of your hair, like, you know, the excess water when you're showering, or it's okay to let that steam hit your hair, because I'm telling you, what it's going to do, it's going to get in there, it's going to poof it up, and then when it's dry, it's going to shrink it back down, and that's going to help your locking process. So guys, don't be afraid to wash your hair. And on top of that, just bouncing off of the washing your hair, you want a clean scalp, you want a clean foundation, you want, y'all, do your research. It's okay to wash your locks, okay? And that's not, because I can keep going on and on about that, but it is okay to wash y'all locks, for real. Just know, okay, another one is, number 5 is, frizz is normal. Do not go in this thinking that in the beginning you're not gonna have no frizz. Don't go in this thinking that every hair is going to be intact and in place. Do not go in this with the misconception of thinking that every hair is going to be perfect. Every hair is going to lay different. Y'all, when I say when you're doing your locks have a mind of their own, it's like they're their own entity. They take on this different type of power. Let them do what they gonna do. Let your hair do what it's going to do. I'm telling you, let it do what it's gonna do. That's how you feel? Okay, he just completely unplugged the whole ring light, but whatever. So, frizz is normal, y'all. Frizz is basically normal in a way. It's letting, okay, so, Messiah. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry, my son like completely knocked down the whole setup that I had going on, but whatever. So we jump right back into it about frizz. Frizz is normal. Don't get discouraged. Your hair is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. If you guys are experiencing frizz, hold on, y'all. When I say my son is not trying to let me film this video, he's not, but I'm gonna give it to the people. I'm gonna give it to y'all. So, son, stay over there. Why is it that you got kids, well, little ones at the most, and they don't want none of the toys? You spend all this money on toys and all type. Look, he got all type of stuff, and he rather have everything else. But anyway, that's besides the point. Frizz is normal, y'all. Don't get discouraged by the frizz. It's completely normal. You got to keep in mind that your hair is in training. Okay, it's in the training process. So that's what these starters are. You're training your hair You're training your hair on what to do. You're training your hair on the locking process. You know what I'm saying? So frizz is completely normal. Don't get discouraged by the frizz, okay? Don't listen to outsiders. Listen to yourself. Listen, like I said before, listen to what your hair is trying to tell you. Don't get discouraged by the naysayers, because it will be naysayers, because a lot of people still have the misconception that locks are nasty, that they're matty, that they're dirty. People with locks are just wild and outrageous, and just it's all type of misconceptions on locks. It's all type of misconceptions about locks. They're unprofessional. You look unkept. They can't be maintained. Y'all, don't listen to none of the hype. Don't believe none of that. Don't believe none of that. Listen to yourself. Because like with me, even this is my second set. With that first set, I did get discouraged. I ain't even gonna lie. And on top of that, my hair was falling out because of the postpartum shedding. So I didn't have no edges. They was gone. And I was just going through a lot mentally. So I feel like I had to build myself back up. Bless you, baby. I had to build myself back up in order to start this journey again. Because I keep saying journey, because that's exactly what it's going to be, you guys. It's going to be a journey. And get the ugly stage out of your mind. Get that out of your mind, because in the beginning, I feel like that's your hair's way of showing you and teaching you patience. A lot of us do not have patience no more. Like, it's gone out the window. And in the beginning stages of, locking your hair, you're going to have a lot of patience. First and foremost, you're going to have, I cannot say it enough, you're going to have a lot of patience. It takes a lot of dedication. Some stuff will be unveiled about yourself. A lot of things will be unveiled about yourself, about how you see yourself. Do you care about how the world sees you? Do you care to continue with your journey? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all up to you. So stop listening to the naysayers. I don't care who they are, family members, friends, whatever. Trust your journey and trust your process. All right, we are on number 6, I believe. I didn't think I was gonna do that many. Y'all, my son is really, really not having this today. Baby, please. All right, so number 6 is keep your hair, keep it protected. If you guys are at home, or you're lounging around, or you laying watching a movie, keep you a bonnet. Not that I got this right here. I hang mine on my doors. It's one on almost every door knob in my house. Keep your hair protected. Keep you a bonnet on. I can say after you do a fresh retwist, it's important to tie your hair down with a silk satin scarf, and then I will put the bonnet on top of that. But I should have a bonnet on now, but I don't, especially with this hoodie on, and because our hair will attract lint. It most definitely will attract lint. So just keep your hair protected. It's not hard, because you should be protecting your hair anyway. You should be protecting your hair anyway. But if you don't, let this be a sign. Let this be a message to you, most definitely, that make sure you are protecting your hair either with a silk bonnet, a satin bonnet, a scarf, a silk pillowcase, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're protecting your babies, okay? And the last one I would say is trust this process. If this is something that you really want, go for it. Let this be a sign, or let this be your message. Like, if you've been thinking about contemplating on starting your locks, let this be your message. Let this be your sign. Just do it. What do you got to lose? Huh? Huh? What you got to lose? Nothing. Just go ahead and do it. So yeah, y'all. So with closing, I'm just gonna give you guys a little view of my little babies and how far they have came. I will be 3 months locked, coming up here pretty soon. On the 27th, I'll be 3 months locked. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna give you guys a close-up, and then I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want to know when I'll be posting videos, y'all, I don't know. I just have an incline to talk, have an incline to record, and I just hop on here and do it. There's no rhyme. I told y'all before, there's no rhyme or reason. This ain't just no Loc channel. This ain't just no natural hair channel. This is a channel about everything, because I do a little bit of everything. So yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. It is truly, truly appreciated. My last video got 50 views. 50 views for little old me. Like, y'all just don't know, that made me feel so good. So like I said, I really appreciate y'all. And yeah, let this be y'all sign. Start them locks, girl. Start them locks, boy, whatever. Start your locks, okay? Leave a comment down below on how you feel about locks. If you have locks. If you plan on starting locks. Because I love my babies. I ain't even gonna lie. I love my babies. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all that little close-up of my babies or whatever. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace and blessings. Stay blessed.